to share with you a few of the stretches that I prefer to do after I get done with a run. So this isn't a warm-up or anything like that. What we're going to be doing is just stretching out our body after it's already been heated up with the run that we've just done. So what we're going to do is step forward with that left foot. We're going to be in a runner's lunge here, so we're going to sink low with the fingertips. Pressing back with that ball of the heel. Very nice, chest is lifted. Inhale, pressing back. Now if you'd like, we're going to step that back heel in slightly into a triangle pose. So that back heel is 45 degrees here with that foot. We're going to slightly straighten that front leg. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. So we want that left hip slightly pressed back, that right hip slightly forward here. Very nice. Inhaling and exhaling. Just one more big breath here. And then we're going to go ahead and take a bend in that front knee. We're going to walk in around to that right edge of the mat here. We're going to come into a little yogi squat. So we're in a wide-legged forward fold at first. And then I want you to transition, sinking the tailbone down, and the big toes are slightly pointed out. Hands here at our chest center. Now, if this is too hard for you, or if you'd like to use a block, you can go ahead and grab a block, place it under the tailbone, and have it here for you to sit on. I know sometimes this isn't an easy little pose to get on. So we're just opening up the hips here after that run, opening up the legs. Try to keep that tall, nice and spine here, or the spine nice and tall. So you want a nice alignment through the crown of the head all the way to the tailbone. Very nice. Let's do one more breath. Exhale, drawing those hands out in front of us. We're going to sink the tailbone back up, coming back into that wide-legged forward fold. So if we have to walk our hands out, we can here. We're going to walk the feet out. We're going to walk the hands out in front of us, sink that tailbone back, wide-legged down dog. Now I want you to press those shoulder blades back and down, away from the ears. So you're going to feel the opening here in the tracts as well. And also you'll have the opening in the backs of the legs. Now that gaze is up towards the thumb, so I don't want to see you looking back behind, dropping that head. We want a nice neutral spine here, nice flat alignment. We're going to inhale back up to that runner's lunge, so pivot that left toe forward, pivot the back toe coming onto the balls of the feet here, and press back through that heel. Very nice. Light on the fingertips. Feeling that stretch here, and you got it in that front hip flexor, as well as even in the back of the leg. Take a little step, coming up to a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, gaze looks slightly out. Exhale, release. Very nice. Just let the head hang heavy here. Let's go ahead and grab the outer elbows and just sway side to side here, letting gravity here, just taking that crown of the head closer to the earth. Maybe you shake, or not shake, but turn the head, yes or no. Loosening up that neck, releasing tension. Slight bend in the knees. We don't want to lock the knee joints out or place any pressure on them. Let's go ahead and release our hands to our hips, pressing our weight through the soles of the feet. Inhale and exhale with a flat back. Come up to a standing position, drawing those hands back to heart center. Very, very nice. Take a breath. Now we're going to go ahead and step back with that left foot coming into that runner's lunge on the right side. So we're going to sink it down. Very nice. Press that left heel back. So you're on your toes, but you're pressing that left heel back so you can feel that stretch here in that hip flexor as well as that back of the leg. Very nice. One more breath here, and then we're going to start to straighten that front leg, step that back foot in a little bit here, coming into that triangle pose. Inhale, flat back, exhale, release into that forward fold. If you'd like to come deeper in the forward fold here, you can always turn those fingertips to the back of your mat, walking yourself deeper into it. If you need a modification, if you're at home, if you have access to a block, you can always bring your hands to blocks on either side of the feet. Again, you want that right hip shifted slightly back, that left hip slightly forward, so you're keeping the hips square to the earth here into your mat for the optimal stretch. Now we're going to exhale, we're going to turn to the left long edge of our mat, turning the toes slightly out to the corners, heels are slightly in, and we're just going to sink right down into that garland squat here. So sink the tailbone down, again, having your block if you need it. I want that left hand out, slightly out to the side, and I want you to inhale, exhale that right arm up. So opening up through that chest as well. It helps us sometimes open up those hips as well. One more breath. On that exhale, drawing that hand back. Right hand now, kind of out to the side, and then that left arm reaches up. Very nice. One more breath. Exhale, drawing those hands down. We're going to press up. Very good. So you can have that wide-legged forward fold if you'd like to spread your legs out a little bit more here for that wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release it down. Now again, you can grab onto the ankles here to pull yourself closer to that wide-legged forward fold if you'd like to. Or again, if you're at home and you have those blocks, you can bring those blocks under your hands. On your exhale, I want you to walk your hands back up to the front of the mat, pivoting that right toe forward, pivoting onto the ball, that heel up, coming onto the balls of that left foot. So you're back into that runner's lunge. Maybe sink that hip slightly down a little bit so you feel it in the top of that hip flexor here on that left hip. Very nice. Take a breath, shining that heart center forward. And then pressing all of your weight here into that right foot, lifting with that left, coming into that forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Maybe you grab a hold of the ankles, pulling your forehead closer to your shins here, or drawing the crown of the head to the earth. Again, if you have those blocks and you need to modify here, that's okay. Wherever you need to be, just listen to your body. On your exhale, pressing through the heels, circle sweep those arms up and overhead. Exhale, back together at heart center. Take a breath. Exhale, release. Namaste.